Okay, and oh yeah, as well. My advice is before you go do the Wind Temple is to get the double magic meter, because as you can see, like, I'm below half my double magic meter now already. You need like lots of magic in this place because the fire arrows and ice arrows make this place so much easier that you'll be using them quite a bit, that I really would recommend getting the double magic meter before you come here.
Yeah, no kidding. First time I played this game, I did it without the double magic meter.
Oh, it's so annoying.
That was not fun. I was already a little turned off by the fact that it resembled the water temple a lot.
Yeah. So it brought back those memories.
Yeah.
Okay, boomerang time. I think the spring ball in Metroid Prime is going to become the boomerang, because I'm obsessed with that thing. I love the spring ball in the trilogy version. I was just like, I like do half the game with the spring ball. I just like jump, like do most of the loads of platforming with it. Like before you get the space jump. That's another thing. That's another thing you really miss. Like, you don't know what you've got till it's gone, because like just like you said, like the space jump boots in Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Because you get it quite early on, and you get it so early on that you get so used to it by the end of the game that you can't remember what it's like not to have two jumps. Okay, what are we supposed to do now? I suppose we're supposed to... Oh, I know, the compass is down there, isn't it? A second. Yeah, I don't think I explained this before, but even though probably this game, and, well, aside from Pokemon games, because I think anyone who plays Pokemon knows Pokemon off by heart anyway, this game and Super Mario Sunshine are probably the two games that I know the best. But despite that, I seem never to be able to remember things, because I don't bother, like, remembering them once I've done them. Like, I seem to have a really good memory for just remembering where things are. Like, I couldn't tell you that the compass was there until I saw the room that it was in, that kind of way. Just like in Metroid Prime, I seem to know where the missile expansions are for some reason. I don't ask me how, but like once I see the room, I'll be like, oh, isn't there a missile expansion in that place, do you know?
Yeah. I'm like that with Ocarina of Time, too, but that's like the only game.
Yeah, I don't know how he did those. Like, I as you know, I've never gotten all of the skull... I call them skull-tullas, because that's what I've always called them since I was a kid. Skull-tullas.
Skull-tullas.
And then, like, once I started watching Let's Plays, it was like everyone calls them Skulltulas, and I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. It's like Tarantula. And then I was like, why do I call them Skulltullas? It's just like... It's so stupid. But yeah, I call them Skulltullas. I've never gotten all of them. Oh, one of the treasure charts is in here. Okay.
Yeah, there's really no point to getting all of them. I mean, you really only need 50 for the heart piece, and then after that, it's pointless.
Yeah, I think the only point in getting all of them is just so you can say that you got all of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you remember where all of them are. Even though, like, there's like a set few that I'd remember where they are and that I'd get... Like, I'd be able to get up to 50 without looking at a guide, probably. Just from remembering where they are. I hate this room. This room takes so long. That's the thing about this temple. This temple can take ages just because it seems to just take so long to do.
Yeah.
Like a load of these rooms. Oh yeah, you don't know, but I'm in that room. The other room that you have to go down through the floor 5 different times to get the treasure chart.
Oh yeah, that one. That one's just tedious. That's just...
Yeah, it's... Oh. And there's one time when you go down and it's full of floor masters.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a pain. And you have to move all these blocks around, and there's spikes, and the spikes make the most annoying sound. It's like, cha 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 cha.
God, that gets so annoying.
I don't know, there's just, this room. But, like, it's a fun room. I like the idea of it, because it's, like, kind of, like, it reminds me of the boss gauntlets in Mega Man. Because, like, it's like you kind of go back into the room, and it's a new challenge, and then you go back out and go into a different room. It's kind of, I don't know. Okay, so I better explain. We can get one of the this treasure chest here has a key in it, but in order to get the treasure chart that's in here, we'll have to go back down through each one of those sections of floor, and there'll be like a new challenge awaiting us each time. Because like I'm afraid I haven't explained anything so far whatsoever. Okay, what's attacking us now? Nothing. Oh, do you have to like leave the room and come back in? Oh man, that's so stupid.
I don't think you ever have to do that.
Okay, wait a second. Let's try and figure this out. Oh no, how could I fail at that? I just failed at jumping up through the floor with the iron boots. Oh man. That's one thing that it's a real shame that they didn't do more of in this game, because you hardly use the iron boots at all in it. Okay, wait a second. Enemies? Oh yeah, floor masters. Okay. Boomerang, bow, skullhammer. The only way to kill a cold. That's what Alfred says. There's this episode of Batman. I think I talked about this in when I was doing Tower of the Gods. But there's the first episode of. Do you remember the Batman animated series that was on in the 90s, where Mr. Freeze had like a dome on his head? Do you remember that cartoon?
Yeah, I do actually.
Well, in the first episode of that with Mr. Freeze in it, I loved that cartoon. My brother and I just used to watch that just all the time. We have tapes with episodes taped on it. And everything. That's how much we just loved that show. And the first episode with Mr. Freeze in it, Bruce Wayne gets a cold because after fighting Mr. Freeze, funnily enough, and Alfred makes him chicken soup. Oh no, take off the iron boots, you dummy. Alfred makes him chicken soup, and he tells him like, "Oh, Master Wayne, chicken soup is the only way to kill a cold." And at the end, when like Mr. Freeze has Batman cornered, he like remembers Alfred saying, "The only way to kill a cold," and he takes out his flask of chicken soup and smashes it into Mr. Freeze's face, and like just kills him nearly with his chicken soup. Oh, that's just so funny. So yeah, that always comes into my head when I think of like ice arrows or anything like that.
That's something you can pull off in our cartoon, but if you tried to do that in one of the Batman movies, it'd just be ridiculous. Like one of the
treasure chest appeared. Like the new ones?
Yeah.
Or just in general. The only ones that I really like are the first two, the ones with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. And Danny
those are real
DeVito.
good. Yeah, I've seen those so many times.
I think this is another instance of my brother and I watching movies far well before we're supposed to be watching them, because we used to watch them like when we were 5 and 4, so I don't think you're supposed to. I think they're like 15. But there's nothing wrong with them. We used to watch Cops as well.
I love Cops. That show's awesome.
Oh, it's hilarious. I always think like it's so funny the way they like. Basically, what they do is every single show, the only people they ever arrest. Well, that's one treasure chart, only one more to worry about, and I don't have a clue where it is, but I'm hoping I'll remember. Oh yeah, all they do is drive around, and the only people they arrest are drug addicts and poor people. It's just like the lesser, the misfortunate people of society that don't have a very good lot in life that they arrest. They don't arrest people like Gordon Gekko or like Christian Bale or people like I don't know. We're going to go fight the mini-boss now, and there, as far as I know, I think I remember doing this before, the mini-boss, you can actually kill him by using an ice arrow and the skull hammer, like in one go.
That's it?
Yeah, I think you can. I remember doing that before. Because as you can see and hear, well, he hasn't appeared yet. He's a giant Wizzrobe. And I think, as far as I remember, you can kill him by using ice arrows and skull hammer, which is kind of crazy. Okay, wait a second, wait for him to appear. Where is he? But the problem is, usually the big one, like the boss one, will appear. Okay, here we go. No, ice arrows, you idiot. Of course I do it wrong. Okay, now the Darknot smashed me in the back.
Sometimes even the simplest tasks.
Yeah, I would have had him. He was like right next to me. I would have had him. And now the P-hats are here. Because what will happen is that, I don't know if I should be using Final Fantasy terminology, but the big Wizzrobe will summon like one Wizzrobe and a Darknot. But that other Wizzrobe is capable of summoning P-hats and keys and things like that. Would you ever get down from... I'm going to try and take out this Darknot, or no, these P-hats, because they're being a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's what makes that fight so hard, is the fact that he can summon other enemies.
Come on, target him. Oh, fuck you, the stupid... That guy kept hitting me with fire. I want to try and show this off. I could be, like, fighting the other guys, but I want to try and show this off, so... No! You won't believe this. I just, like, tried to use the iron boots to kill a Wizzrobe. because I always put the skull hammer on X.
Oh, I can't wait to watch the video.
It's gonna be so stupid. Why does this just keep happening? Okay, P-Hats, you're going down. Okay, Boomerang makes short work of them.
Did you get the gold feathers?
Yeah, look, you can freeze him. So if he comes right down next to me, then I can freeze him and hit him with the skull hammer, and that takes him out in one go. It's ridiculous.
Wow, I gotta try that next time I play.
Okay, where is he? Okay, here he is. Okay, let's go. Bam! There, he's dead. That's
Jesus.
it. And you'd be surprised how few people know that. I don't know whether, I think the standard is, if Choka Conroy doesn't know it, then nobody knows it, or that kind of way. Because he just seems to know it. Would you stop doing that face palm thing? That stupid Darknut was doing this thing where he was just trying to hit me with his palm. Oh, why?
They do kind of like a ninja type thing.
Yeah, they're so stupid, and they look like Sinbad when you take their helmet off then as well.
Yeah.
Well, there's the item. The most underused item in the game is what we're going getting now once we open this spiny Madonna's chest or whatever. Do you agree?
Yeah. I really wish they used the hookshot more.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the amount of time you use it in Ocarina of Time and
Yeah.
Majora's Mask, it's just it's practically useless. You only use it in this dungeon and in about 5 other places in the game. You hardly use it at all. I could probably count on my hands, on my fingers, how often you use it.
I can only remember one island you use it besides this temple, and that's that the one with all the lighthouses. You gotta hookshot your way up.
I love that island. What's that called? Is that called Overlook Island or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
I think it's up in the northeast of the map. I don't know. Don't ask me how I know the map off by heart, but
Yeah, it's northeast somewhere. I think it's right in the corner.
Yeah, I think so. It's right up there next to what are they called, the 7-Star Isles or the Star Belt Archipelago or one of those ones. Oh man, I have to drink some water because my throat is getting all scratchy and I'm getting caught for breath. Okay, so now we have that item. You might be asking yourself, what do we do with it? Well, first we're going to use the grappling hook. Hookshot always goes on Z. Do you agree?
No, I don't.
Oh no!
I never put hookshot on Z.
You
I
probably
usually
put it on the same.
X.
Yeah, you probably put it on the same one you put arrows on, do you?
No, I put arrows on Y. I put the hookshot on X.
That's so weird because I kind of put hookshot, grappling hook, and arrows into the same bag because they kind of hit things from far away or something, or they're spiky or something like that. It doesn't make any sense. I hate that this part is really tedious as well, but this isn't the worst part of this temple. The worst part is when you get near the end and you're trying to figure out where you have to go, and you have to go all the way around this big room the limousine, up and down through different doors, and it's just it can be really, really annoying.
That's where I got stuck the most the first time going through this temple. Nearly ripped my hair out.
I'm going to get stuck because I always get stuck at that part no matter how many times I play this game. Because I tend to play through a game about once a year, kind of on average.
Same here, except Ocarina of Time, where I'll usually go through twice a year.
How many of those golden feathers do I have at this stage? 22. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. I don't know if you'd agree, but yeah, look, the hookshot is useless in this game. Do you know the way the hookshot can kill things in the other games?
Yeah.
All it does in this
nothing.
game, yeah, all it does is bring them towards you and hit you with them. It's just it doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do now? I have no idea where I am now. Okay, where am I? Wait a second. Oh, am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to use the deck leaf to go over here. Yeah, see, this room, Pyrodragon's right, it's as confusing as the Water Temple. It is so annoying.
Luckily, there's not quite as much backtracking.
Yeah, but
and keys.
Yeah, but it is the only temple in this game. This temple and the Forbidden Woods are the only ones really where you have to backtrack, I would say.
Yeah.
They're quite good. There's not too much backtracking in the dungeons in this game.
Which is good, because that just gets annoying.
It does, I think, I never do the water, the Water Temple, I never use Pharaoh's Wind because I just don't have it. I've kind of gotten used to doing it without Pharaoh's Wind now, and I never do it that way anymore. Well, anymore, I never did it that way in the first place, but I've kind of just gotten used to doing it without it now.
Yeah, the first time I tried using Pharaoh's Wind, it was very awkward because I really wasn't used to it. But
yeah,
after getting used to it a little bit, it just is like, oh, it's so much easier now.
Yeah, you just kind of never use it, really. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? Oh my god, where are you supposed to go? Am I supposed to go back over there? Okay, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I'm going around in a circle is where I'm going. You're just probably going like, oh, I can't wait to watch these videos and see how much of like a horse's ass this guy is making of himself.
Okay, wish I could see the screen right now.
Well, let's not do that because the last time we tried to do that, the computer just stopped working. It seems to be going on. Oh my god, have we only been going for 35 minutes?
Is that it?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
That's crazy. This temples in this game, they usually end up taking an hour, so I don't know whether this one, whether or not. But we must be halfway through now if we have the dungeon item.
I actually have the guidebook for Wind Waker sitting right next to me.
I always have it on the floor, even though I never use it. I do have it on the floor just in case. It's mostly because I use the sea chart that's in the back of it.
Yeah. The whole reason I got the guidebook, I never intended to, but the reason I got it was for that puzzle at the end of the Earth Temple. I got stuck on that for so long.
Oh, the mirror puzzle.
Yeah.
That's the most annoying thing because like that puzzle is actually so straightforward that it's so annoying. Like once you there's nothing like it's not like the other way in the Water Temple. There's like these big puzzles where you have to kind of do different things and then go back and set them back a different way and then set them back another way. With that puzzle, all you have to do is kind of use it. All you have to do is kind of do what you can do, then move on to the next one, then do what you can do. So. Yeah,
it's kind of pretty hard to screw up that puzzle.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hookshot. We're just about to free Makar now. Oh, and of course I got hit by the big Easter Island head thing.